And that's where I messed up. I knew that I was in the current. I knew since I was in the current that they were in the same one, but they didn't know anything was wrong.
Y'all, this family tried their absolute hardest to save this baby. As you all know, there is a recovery mission going on right now searching for 10-year-old Trinity Eslinger, who was caught under a riptide in Destin, Florida while vacationing with her family. This is Trinity's mom's boyfriend, Victor. He seemed to have a very close relationship with Trinity. He took to live last night to give his perspective on what happened. And y'all, I could not stop crying while watching this man's live. I cannot imagine what that family is going through. He says the day was going perfect. Him and the family were just hanging out at the beach, making it the last stop of the day before they went in. He says that's when him and Raven, Trinity's mom, decided that it was time to leave because the parking pass was about to expire. He did say it was not dark yet. So that's when he says he got up and went to the water to rinse the sand off of his body, and his son and Trinity followed him. He says while he was rinsing off, he tried to swim back to shore, and that's when he realized he was in a current because he was not moving anywhere.
Knowing what's going on, I didn't want anybody to panic. I said, all right, guys, look, we're gonna walk back to the beach. This is where it gets tough at.
This is when he says that the kids did not realize that they had been pushed farther out in the water also. So he says earlier that day, he taught his son how to float on his back. So he immediately told his son, float on your back. He seen his son was okay. He said he knew Trinity was not a good swimmer, so he just kept pushing her above the water, and he was screaming for help. He says that's when Raven finally heard these screams for help, and she came running to save her baby.
I gave her a real big push, and she actually flew past her mom, and her mom had to go get her. And immediately after I gave that big push, there was this boat that came, and I was at the front of the boat, and I saw that they grabbed my son from floating. They grabbed him out and pulled him up on the back of the boat. And I saw like this little hook to hold on to. So I was swimming to the hook, and one of the people on the boat came, and he was like, you need help? I was like, no, just go get them. And
as while he was holding on to that hook, the boat started spinning, so he could not see what was going on anymore. The last thing he seen was Raven had Trinity, and a lady on a paddle boat was trying to save them. He did not find out till later that when Raven, Trinity's mom, was being pulled up on the boat, that Trinity had slipped from her hands.
I'm guessing that the two guys thought Raven couldn't swim also, as much as Trin couldn't swim. So there was a moment right there where, not to speculate, but from perspectives, they also tried to save Raven. And from them trying to save Raven, that's when Trin slipped away. I asked Raven, I said, where's Trin? And she said, I don't know.
This is probably one of the saddest stories I've heard in a very long time. Prayers to Trinity's mom and her whole entire family, and I hope that they get the closure they deserve and Trinity is found. This is those bystanders that tried their best to save Trinity. This is just a very traumatic situation.
He immediately, when he saw Trin slip away, he immediately tried to go after her. And from Raven's account, he was, coming up, going back down, coming up, going back down.